The Lighthouse was one of the most puzzling and entertaining films of 2019. It tells the story of Thomas Howard, a lighthouse keeper who is trying to maintain his sanity while living on a remote and mysterious New England island in the 1890s. What seems like a fairly straightforward job soon turned into a bizarre nightmare filled with bizarre encounters with a seagull and a sexual one with a mermaid. Director Robert Eggers has been very hesitant to explain or give clues about the film, but he has given one huge clue though, and that one is that the film is a ghost story. After being given that hint, the story becomes very clear. This movie is based on the true story of a lighthouse keeper who died in a freak accident. This movie implies that he was murdered. As Thomas Howard is the main character, we can reasonably assume that Thomas Wake is the ghost which Thomas Howard killed, and now he's being tormented in this constant purgatory by Wake. My theory is that he killed Wake because of the reasons that he stated later in the film. Howard in reality was a very lazy drunk worker, and when he found out that Wake was going to dock his pay, he snapped and killed him. So now he's being tortured by having his guilt constantly eat away at him, something that is represented visually by the seagulls, which in the end literally eats him before his hell is repeated. The Lighthouse is filled with symbolism and visual metaphors. For example, the mermaid obviously represents Howard's sexual frustration. The most intriguing one is the lighthouse, specifically the light, which can be interpreted as the truth or knowledge of Thomas Howard's situation, which in the end he can't handle and leads to his guilt killing him. Eggers clearly draws allusions between the main characters and the tale of Prometheus and Proteus, but based on his previous film and interviews, I don't think that it goes further than a subtle nod. I don't think this movie is a modern retelling of an ancient story. I think it's just a ghost-infused reimagining of the true story of two lighthouse keepers. Do you agree with my explanation of The Lighthouse? Comment down below if you do or don't.